So every deed is significant. Remember this one point, whether it's big amal, small good deeds, Allah Ta'ala has instilled within every single scale of good deed two characteristics, two qualities, two elements. For example, if we've done a good deed, we've done it. It's a good deed. But inside that good deed, within that good deed, inherent in that good deed is a Noor. It's a light in straightforward English. And when we do a good deed, amal, good deed from a small one, so-called, to a large one, within that amal, inherent quality present is the Noor. The Noor. And that Noor, that guidance, that radiance, that light, that buzz, you could say, that feeling, we don't understand it. But everything will result due to that Noor. We prayed salah. And the salah that we have prayed, what will give success to us due to salah? And the Prophet ﷺ replied accordingly. And the third question he asked was, what is ihsan? The ihsan that I mentioned some minutes ago, that when an individual does good deeds, the Noor of the amal, the radiance of the amal takes the person to the level of ihsan. So this individual asked the Prophet ﷺ that what is ihsan? So what was ihsan? What was the reply? Ihsan, the level of ihsan, the definition in lugha, in Arabic, is when you do an action, you do it correctly, you do it in such a way that the correct and rightful consequences earned. In the Quran al-Kareem, Allah Ta'ala has mentioned, Wallahu yuhibbul muhsineen, that I love the muhsineen. Who are the muhsin people? Those people who do deeds in such a way that that deed is complete, and he is completing or she is completing that deed properly, correctly, dutifully. That is called, those are the muhsineen, and this is ihsan. The level of ihsan. That person reaches to that level, takes the amal to that level and standard, which is called ihsan. Now when a person reaches the level of ihsan, the Holy Prophet ﷺ has described this level, that what is martaba ihsan? What is the level of ihsan? And the level of ihsan, the definition of ihsan is that when a person practices a deed, when Allah Ta'ala gives a person an ability to do good deeds, alhamdulillah, we do many good deeds, mashallah, pray in the morning, afternoon, evening, isha, Allah gives the tawfiq, tahajjud salah, ishraq salah, chash salah, mid-morning salah, we pray, don't we? Great amal, good deeds. So what is this? Now an individual who does these deeds, that deed should take a person to the level of ihsan. We should pray in such a way, an individual should pray in such a way, an individual should observe salah in such a way, such an amal, such a good deed, as if you are observing, you are seeing Allah. As if you are seeing Allah, you should feel within, as if you are seeing Allah, and you should do the good deed in that way. May not be. And if you cannot do that, if you cannot observe that feeling, then you should observe that ibadah in such a way that at least you should feel that Allah is watching you. This should be the position of our deeds. Iman, the Prophet ﷺ replied. Islam, Rasulullah ﷺ replied that what is Islam? The Prophet ﷺ said that Islam is this, and ihsan, that the amal we do, the deeds we're doing, that the heart should feel a high level emotion. This is called the presence of the qalb, the presence of the heart. That when a person does amal, then he should be so present in the court of Allah, so immersed in the court of Allah, as if he can see Allah. Do we all make this intention, brothers? What? That inshaAllah, when we hear something good, we won't be cowards. We won't turn around and do a U-turn. We'll say, Allah, definitely we will try. We will try, because Allah Ta'ala is the one who allows us to implement. When we make intention, for example, Allah, I tried when I go to the court of Allah, and thereafter I say, Allah, I heard the hadith, and I tried from that day, and I was making effort, but I couldn't get to the maqam of ihsan. Allah will say, no problem, no worries. You observed, you obeyed me, you tried, that's it, that's enough. If you weren't successful, or whether you were successful, I have no issue with Allah says, but you tried, and so you can enter into Jannah through the door. Allah says, go, enter into paradise. Subhanallah. So first, brothers, we make the intention. For what? The value to the deed. So if we pray salah, we don't benefit because there's no noor in our salah. If we are doing good deeds, it's devoid of noor. If the noor was present in the good deed, then alhamdulillah, that noor would elevate that deed so much that we would get to the maqam, as if we would feel that we are watching, we can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have realized now that what is lacking in our amal? What is lacking? It's that divine noor. It's the noor of Allah. It's the noor that Allah ta'ala gives to us as a result of our deeds. So what we need to think here is that we need to create noor in our amal. Say subhanallah. It's very logically I'm explaining to you, isn't it? Step by step. Do you understand? So to get that maqam of ihsan, what's lacking? We don't have noor in our amal. Whatever deed we do, in every deed there's a noor, a radiance, an energy, a light. So we've realized that whatever deed we are implementing, there's no noor in there visible. And if there's no noor in there, then that deed is not getting to that maqam, that we can get to the maqam. So what we need to try is that don't just trust, oh, I've prayed salah, or I've kept the fast, or I've done this good deed or that good deed, or I've done dhikrullah, or I've recited Quran. No. In our deeds and worship, my brothers, it's very easy. There's a big disease into this day and age, today's generation, very big disease that's been created. And due to that disease and illness, there's fasad. There are problems all worldwide. Shaitan has created a big whisper in the whole deen, that the whole deen has been destroyed. Thus today the ummah, their salah is a waste, their hajj is a waste, our fasting is a waste, and we make efforts and do deeds and worship, we don't see the results. The reason is that Shaitan has put a block on such an element that's removed the noor in our deeds, and that is the obedience to the sunnah of Rasulullah. Some say subhanallah. This is the disease in the whole ummah today, that we are alive, but we are alive without the noor of Islam. There are masjids, but they are without the light. There is salah without the noor. We have recitation of Quran without the noor. This is the hukm, the order, that every amal, whatever amal you do, whatever deed you practice, every good deed, whatever you practice, that has to be according to the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Every single deed, whatever amal that we do, if we do it according to the sunnah, it will take us close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.